Hey everyone, DirgeGaming here with another Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm 1v1 commentary. This is going to be a TVZ, and if you notice, I am not in this game. This is actually a game between LiquidTLO and MillDayshi. So, this is actually my first pro game. Have never cast one before, so this should be good. TLO is probably one of my favorite Zerg players. I mean, him and Stefano, for me, are pretty much neck and neck, but I do enjoy watching both of them, whereas Dayshi, I'm not really a huge fan of Terran, but from what I've seen, he's probably one of the better Terran that I've watched. He's I think he's French. He's a French Terran player, and most of you probably already know TLO is from Germany, so should be a good game. Map is, yeah, I don't even remember what this map is called, so forgive me. I myself have never, I don't think I've ever played on this map, believe it or not. So if it wasn't the ladder pool, I either never got it or didn't play enough ladder at the time to get it. So it looks like TLO going to be going for either a 15 pool or a 15 hatch here, whereas Dayshi is going standard as well, just supply depot and then racks him. He is getting an early gas though, so that's going to probably be for Reaper scouting, so that's still very standard. Now this map is kind of cool in a sense that your natural is very secure, because it's very close to your main base, but if you're going for a third, and even your fourth, it's very out there. So it becomes pretty difficult to defend, especially against Zergling run-bys and stuff like that, or even if your army is just out of position. So we do have the hatchery going now for TLO. And we got a few Overlord scouts coming out now. Yeah, looks like a spawning pool is going to be going down, followed by the gas, so very standard for TLO here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Whereas, yep, the first Reaper is on the way, so that's going to be used to scout out what TLO has got going on in his base. Do have the orbital command going down as well. So still very standard. TLO probably shouldn't lose any drones, because he should have a queen out relatively in the same same time that Dayshi gets his Reaper Scout over here. So that should not be too much of an issue for him. And once that Reaper gets over there, he's going to see that nothing out of the ordinary is going on. It's all very standard. What's nice about this map too is the watchtowers are actually in really good position. If you can control both of them, or even just one of them, you can see a lot of what's going on. Because you see 1, 2, 3 different attack paths. Probably would just, maybe you're missing a little bit of this one, but you can see 3 different attack paths that your opponent could be taking, so that's very, very key there. So we do have a couple Zerglings on the way. Both Queens are on the way now for TLO. So he's going to manage to pick off a couple drones, or at least one. Yeah, just one so far. And now these Zerglings should be able to, I did get another one. Zerglings should be able to chase this away, and the Queen should be able to keep that Reaper away, so no more Reaper threat for now. Dayshi actually has his command center going down on the low ground, which not a lot of Terran players do put on the low ground, but he does see that TLO is going for the hatch first, so there's no imminent threat, because he can see that he is droning up pretty hard, and that he's only going to have at least a little bit, only a few Zerglings on the map. So he is going for another command center though, so he is going for a fast third. So if TLO wants, if TLO scouts this, he can actually put on quite a bit of aggression, and if he does it properly, he can set Dayshi back quite a bit. But I don't think TLO knows. He doesn't know that he's going for that third command center so soon. So we do have a factory just being completed now, and it looks like either Reactor Hellion, or we might be seeing an armory going down soon, which could indicate Hellbat play. Which I'm pretty sure this game is actually before the Hellbat nerf. So Hellbats are still pretty viable and pretty annoying. So I have a feeling we will be seeing some of that. Maybe he's just going to be going, I don't know, I think it's still too early to say. We do have some more Zerglings on the way. We do have Metabolic Boost on the way as well. Some Hellions coming out for Dayshi. So now he's got this tower. He can see anything that could be running by here, at least in this direction. I think, yeah, there's still another path down here. So Hyens are out. They're going to cook these lings pretty easily. We do have another gas. Does he? Yeah, so only 2 gas for TLO right now, and Evolution Chamber is going to be on the way. These Zerglings got to be really careful because they get cooked real easily. So he's going to be losing a few Reapers here. Maybe just one Reaper. The other Reapers survived a few hit points left. So we got double Evo going down here for TLO. So I'm going to predict probably melee. I don't know. He doesn't have his lair on the way yet. So Zergling speed is done though. Just kind of poking out here with a just a few hits, just for harassment, really. Excuse me. Now he might get yeah, he gets to surround on a couple of them. I don't know if it's enough to. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. That puts him no, he's still behind a little bit. He's losing a few Zerglings. I don't think he lost a queen or anything though. But no, it's still good for TLO. He does have his third on the way. And Daishi has not yet moved his command center. He's just using it for SCVs right now to saturate his natural. You have a few supply depots going down. A lot of factories. So, I mean, maybe he's going for mech. Usually we see Daishi going for bio, but those Widow Mines can be pretty... no, not really too many good hits. Just 1 or 2 Zerglings here and there. That's going to suck for those SCVs. This is splash damage right here. Oh, no, just a Marine or so. Those Zerglings, though, got to get taken care of. Got to take out quite a few workers here. So not too bad. Not too bad for Daishi. TLO's getting his creep spread out. Baneling Nest is down, though we didn't see any Banelings there, so it must have just gotten completed while he was engaging. Which I think if he just waited a little bit and gotten some Banelings, he could have done a lot more collateral damage to those SCVs. Probably hit Daishi's economy a lot more. So we do have some Spore and Spine going down to the 3rd, which is almost at full saturation right now. Spore and Spine. He's playing pretty safe. He's got his Roach Warren up. Still no lair. He does have a Numenized Carapace on the way for Overlord speed. He's got 1-1 almost done for his melee. So Daishi seems to be moving out here with a few Marines, Widow Mines. Nothing too crazy, but these Widow Mines are going to be a pain if TLO does try to secure this 3rd right now. But I think he's just kind of setting them up just to kind of catch Zerglings off guard. He does send a lot of Zerglings out. This Spore Crawler, that sucks for that drone. This Spore Crawler will be able to detect it, and that already went off, so he's going to be able to take that Widow Mine out pretty easily. So we do have a Spire and Infestation Pit on the way. +2 armor is done now. He does have a Glial Reconstitution up for Roach speed is on the way. So does seem to be committing lots of these Roaches, which is understandable. But I don't know if he knows that Daishi is going for mech here, because we do have a Thor on the way. We got tanks on the way. We have the +1 vehicle attack on the way here, which Hellbats do benefit from that because they can be healed by medevacs, but they are considered mechanical and biological. So siege tanks are in position here as Daishi is taking his 3rd. I don't know why he would take. Maybe he just wants the forward position, but I would think he would want this base more, just because it's a little more, a little easier to secure. But now TLO knows exactly what's going on. He sees the Thor, he sees the tanks. So yeah, his Hive Tech is on the way. Where's his Hive at? I see now. Oh no, it's Lair. Sorry. Wait, why is he getting a Lair here? Oh no. Yeah, don't I feel like a dumbass now? Never mind. We do have a 4th going down right now for TLO. So now I think he is still ahead in the economy. Both their incomes seem really low for the amount that they're mining. Oh no, maybe that's just their resources. Sorry. Still getting used to these hotkeys. That's what we want. Okay, so Daishi is a little ahead, but I think it's just because of the mules. Once the mules die off, it'll probably be a pretty even economy. Daishi is moving out here. He does have a supply lead, only by about 20, but TLO can make up the difference really quickly as Zerg. So we do have a lot of roaches and just a couple infestors. I don't think that's going to be enough to deal with this right now. But maybe he can at least hold it off for a little while. Those tanks are going to be ripping up those roaches though, and that door is not going to be too good for TLO either. So he probably will lose this base. He does have some swarm hosts on the field now, which could be good. I think swarm hosts versus mech is actually a good decision, only against siege tanks. I don't know. It's not looking too good right now. He does have Greater Spire on the way. He has some Corruptors. It might indicate Broodlords. But I don't know how good Broodlords are anymore. I mean, it's worth a shot, but I don't know, these roaches might be able to get in here and do a little bit of damage because these tanks and everything are out of position. Yeah, I don't know. He's going to have to fall back a little bit. I mean, Hellbats aren't really good against roaches, but at those numbers, they can just splash damage all over them. So this army's still kind of just chilling out over here. He is moving out now. He doesn't want to take too much damage from these locusts, so he does want to get those tanks sieged up, take out those swarm hosts as fast as possible. Pretty decent fungal going down, but a fungal not so good against mech. I mean, if you have a lot of infestors, you can chain those fungals together. That's, that'll get you some good damage, but I don't know. Do have a couple Broodlords on the way. More swarm hosts. I don't know if that's the right decision though for mech. I think Broodlords definitely will be really good. It's just if he gets those Vikings out, he is going to need some Hydralis or something to deal with that. So now these roaches still just wandering around, just kind of picking off whatever they can, but they're going to get cleaned up right here if he's not careful. So we do have another orbital command on the way here, which would probably be for his 4th base. So right now, Dayshi should be heading the economy, just by a little bit because he's Terran, he has the mules. So he's just kind of chasing these roaches around, trying to clean them up. Not a lot for TLO going on right now. I mean, he does have swarm hosts, but swarm hosts are pretty limited. They're good for sieging, but I don't know. It's for swarm hosts versus Terran, they are very good versus Protoss, but against all these siege tanks, those locusts won't even be able to get in close enough to do any real damage, unless he catches them off guard here, which he doesn't have his tank siege up at all. These locusts could actually do quite a bit of damage. They do a lot, and no, they're still getting cleaned up pretty quickly. I don't know. This is not looking so good. I mean, he does have him pushed back to his base, but Dayshi is ahead in supply right now, though these are free units. Locusts are free units, and the best way to go if you're going to be throwing units away, so he's moving his tanks up. I don't know. Yeah, those swarm hosts don't even stand a chance against those tanks. He does have quite a few Corruptors on the way. I think, yeah, he's definitely committing to Broodlords. Does he even have any upgrades? No Sky upgrades yet, though. So these Corruptors are just going to get taken out pretty quickly by these Vikings here. So I'm not sure he's really committing to these swarm. Oh no, he's getting some roaches, some Zerglings, but that's not going to do that much against all these tanks and stuff. He does have... Did he lose all his Hellbats? Maybe he did lose all his Hellbats, but we do have more Hellbats on the way, regardless. So that's not going to be good at all for either Locusts or Zerglings. So I don't know about this army composition versus mech. I mean, Ultralisk probably wouldn't be so well, but he doesn't have a lot. I mean, yeah, he has some tanks, but I think Ultra Zergling Baneling would probably be his best bet. He doesn't even have any attack upgrade for these roaches, so that means the Locusts don't have any attack upgrades either. I don't know. He did commit... the Ultralisk Cavern is going down now, but... I don't know if it's too late. I don't know if he spent too many resources on it, because now his 4th base is just going to be rebuilt right now, whereas Dayshi's been mining off his... He has his 4th base fully saturated already with another command center on the way. So I don't know how well this is going to turn out. I mean, he has his tanks in a very good position right now. This army for TLO, I mean, he has a lot of supply, but he doesn't really have a lot here. I mean, he has swarm hosts, he has some Zerglings and everything, but he can't push out with these tanks here. I mean, he does have one Thor, but he's not really committing to Thor. I mean, he has a lot of tanks. If he had mutas right now, if he did a tech switch to Mutalisk, I think that could do quite a bit of damage. He has no anti-air, really. He has one Thor, he does have some Vikings, but Mass Muta is pretty good. I don't know, we do have an Ultralisk on the way, a couple of Vipers, +2 attack, +3 armor, and chitinous plating is also on the way, with 2 more Evo Chambers. That's just going to be for the Viper energy, though. We do have +1 ship and vehicle plating, and the +2 vehicle attack on the way for, on those ship weapons, sorry, for Dayshi. So, I don't know. Dayshi has been ahead in the economy for a little while now, and he is at max supply. I think if Dayshi decides to push out, he's going to get TLO get cleaned up pretty easily. I mean, these Swarmos, they're just sitting ducks. They're just going to get wiped out. Yeah, I wouldn't even... Those tanks are just going to wipe them out. Like, Locusts are good against the Hellbats, but that's just a lot of tanks. And these Vikings right now are just cleaning up these Corruptors. So that means no Broodlords. I mean, he does have a lot of Ultra... Yeah, he does have quite a few Ultralists coming out. So maybe he does still have a chance. I mean, if he can salvage... He wants to salvage these Swarmos, because they can come in handy later just for free units, you know. Now, I don't know. He wants to be careful engaging this, because these Ultralists... They're going to take a lot of damage from these siege tanks. But it looks like, oh, these Ultralists just powering through these tanks. Yeah, but they just... So much damage, and there goes the GG from TLO. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm not a pro player or anything, but I think a tech switch to Mutalisk would have done a decent amount of damage. If nothing else, just set Dayshi back a little bit because he was so far behind in the economy. I mean, I don't see any Widow Mines just chilling out anywhere. No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, even if we check the units lost tab, oh yeah, there's 7,000 resources difference, but I don't know, maybe he would have gotten a little bit more Widow Mines if he saw the Mutalisk tech switch, but I think he would have been able to do a lot of economic damage to him. Either way though, it's a very good game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.